I made $2,600 in one single day online. And to do this, I didn't use any ads. I didn't have a big team. And I didn't spend months building a product. Instead, I followed a simple plan that I'm going to share with you and I stuck to it. That's it. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how I did it, step by step, so you can copy me if you want. Look, you have to understand you're not behind. Contrary to what a lot of people will tell you, the real reason you're not making as much money as you want right now isn't because you can't do it for some reason or because you're not working hard enough. It's just that nobody's ever taken the time to show you how it's actually done. So you just need someone to explain it clearly. Let's start with this. Most people trying to make money online are stuck doing the wrong things. They spend all their time researching, watching videos, saving tips, reading blog posts, listening to podcasts, but they never actually do anything. It's like reading about how to ride a bike, but you're never getting on the damn bike. You don't learn that way. You only learn by doing. I know because I used to be like that too. Always researching, learning, but never actually implementing stuff because I was afraid. Most people also try to sell the wrong kind of products. They try to sell little cute ebooks for $5 or maybe $20 mini courses, maybe a $30 checklist or a $10 PDF. And that's fine, but here's the real problem. The profit that you make is way too small. You could be doing all this work to make the product, build a page, get people to visit, and then you only make maybe $5 or $10 when someone actually buys. If you want to make $2,000, you need to sell hundreds of copies. So that is exhausting, and I've done that before. I've tried. I was working super hard, creating content every day, and barely making anything. A couple $1,000s a year at best. So it felt like I was running on a treadmill, going nowhere essentially. So I changed my approach. I stopped selling low-ticket stuff, so cheap stuff like $50 for example, and I started selling what we call high-ticket offers instead. And that's what made everything click. Now if you're wondering what a high-ticket offer is, it's just something that costs more, usually between $1,000 and $10,000. I mean, sometimes it's way more than that. There's no limit really, but there is a bare minimum of $1,000. So if you sell something for $3,000, for example, you don't need hundreds of customers. You just need a few to make more than $10,000 per month. That's it. And the best part about high-ticket offers is that the profit is almost all yours. The margins are crazy good. If I sell something for $2,600, I usually keep about $2,400 of that. That's because there's barely any costs. Now compare that to a $5 product, where you might keep only $3 after fees. You'd need to sell 800 of those to make what I make in one day from one client. So instead of chasing a bunch of tiny sales, I focused on getting one serious buyer, someone ready to invest in solving their painful problem. And that's how I hit that $2,600 day. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots feed up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. Now let me break down how I created the offer so you can do it too. First, you need to figure out what problem you can solve. Everyone is good at something, or has learned something, or at least has gone through something that can help someone else. Maybe you know how to get people more clients for their business. Maybe you're good at editing videos. Maybe you've lost weight and you can help others do it too. Maybe you've grown a TikTok account and know how to grow followers. Anything that solves a real problem works. You don't need to be a genius. You just need to be 1 or 2 steps ahead of the person you're helping. That's all. Now, once you know what problem you solve, you choose how you're going to help people to solve it. And you've got 3 main options: an online course, or coaching, or a service. Coaching or an online course means you teach them how to do it themselves. You guide them, you explain things. You essentially hold their hand and help them to get the results they want. But a service means you do it for them. You take care of everything. Some people want to learn, others want it done for them. Now obviously if you sell weight loss, you can't do it for them, so it has to be coaching or a course. You've got to pick the model that best fits your offer. And if you choose services, here's what's amazing with that. You don't have to do all the work by yourself. I didn't. I started by doing the service myself, but later I hired people online to help me. And I didn't pay them up front. First I got a client, then I paid them a percentage. So there are websites where you can find good, very smart people from anywhere in the world who will help you with the parts you don't want to do. You pay them a small amount and you still keep most of the profit. That's how you can scale without burning out. That's literally business 101. That's what every successful company in the world is doing. So now that you have your offer, the next step is getting attention. Because honestly, if no one knows you exist, no one can buy from you. It just makes sense. Attention is the fuel. And the easiest way to get it is by posting content on social media. That's what I did. I made simple videos, nothing fancy. Just me talking to the camera, explaining the problem I solve and how I can help. I posted them on YouTube, TikTok and Instagram. That's free traffic, free leads. You don't have to pray to reach people. And no, you don't need 1 million views. Some of my best performing videos had just a few hundred views, but those views came from the right people. That's what matters. Look, it's not about going viral. It's about being clear. Speak directly to the person who's got the problem you solve. When someone watches your videos and feels like you're speaking to them, they will reach out. And when they do, you don't send them to a sales page. That's another huge mistake people make. They try to sell expensive high-ticket offers with a long page full of text. But here's the truth. Those pages don't work well for high ticket. A sales page might get one person to buy out of 200. That's less than 1% of people. But if someone books a call with you and you speak with them directly, you might close 1 out of 4. Sometimes even better. That's a 20 to 35% conversion rate, which is way better than 1% only. So the structure I used looked like this. People watch my video, then they click a link in my bio or send me a message, they go to a form and book a call, and then we talk on Zoom, and if it's a good fit, I offer them the opportunity to join my paid program. That's how I got the sales. One person sees the video, books a call, and paid me, because they knew I could help them to solve their painful problem. So just like that, that's how it happens. Now, unfortunately, we're not allowed to share everything on YouTube, which is why I've recorded a free video to show you how I made over $1,000 a day in profit from my laptop. And right now, we're also offering a few free consultation calls with me or my team to help you come up with a game plan to reach financial freedom in 90 days or less using the PTP method. Now, I highly suggest you click the link in the description below when you're done watching this video. But be quick, because spots fill up extremely fast and soon we'll be forced to take the video down. So once someone says yes, what happens next? You deliver what you promised. That's step 4. If you're doing coaching, start with one-on-one sessions. That way, you get to really understand what your clients need. You learn what they're stuck on. You figure out what works and what doesn't. Then, once you've done that a couple times, you can start turning it into a group offer. You can record sessions, build a library, and make your time go further to scale faster. Now, if you're doing a service, you do the work yourself at first. Unless you don't know how to do it, you can go straight to hiring someone. But ideally, you'd want to understand it fully and then slowly bring in people to help you. But keep things simple in the beginning. You don't need a fancy platform or complex tools. Just focus on helping your clients get results. That's all they care about. They don't need pretty slides. They need progress. So don't overthink the delivery. Do what works and improve as you go. So if we zoom out and look at the full picture, that $2,600 a day didn't just happen by luck. It was the result of a simple system working together. I had a high-ticket offer. I made content that attracted the right people. I had a funnel that booked calls, and I knew how to close on those calls. And I delivered what I promised. That's it. 5 pieces working together. Offer, content, funnel, sales, delivery. If you miss one, the whole thing falls apart. You can't just post videos and hope to get clients and make money. You can't just build a funnel and wait for people to come to you. You need the full system in place. That's how you win. Your offer, getting attention, sales, and delivery. And that's how I made more in one day than a lot of people make in a whole month. And listen, I'm not special. I didn't have any connections. I grew up in a low middle class family. I didn't have a fancy degree. I don't have a degree. I didn't have a rich family. My parents are nurses. I just had a clear plan and the courage to follow it. And if you copy the system I used step by step, you can absolutely do the same. Pick a real problem. Build a high-ticket offer. Post content that speaks to the right people. Get them on a call. Help them get paid. Then follow up with the ones who weren't ready the first time. That's the whole thing. Simple, clear, repeatable. And if you do it right, one day you'll wake up, check your calendar, and realize you made $2,600 in one single day, exactly like I did. Now, if you're serious about becoming financially free this year, then click the link in the description below, because I've made a video where I'm explaining how I've made thousands of dollars a day in profit. You can also book a free strategy call with me or a member of my team, and together we'll come up with a custom game plan to help you implement my method so you can reach financial freedom in 90 days or less. But be quick, because we have very limited spots and they fill up fast. So click on the link in the description below, watch the quick video, book your free call, and with that said, I'll see you on the other side.